what's going on, everybody? It is a before dawn run, so you know what that means. It's a travel day, 6.53 miles, 9 minutes, 21 seconds per mile, keeping it nice and easy, getting in whatever miles I can because it's going to be a busy day. Before we head out to Florida, I had to take the dog to the border, and a long story, but the boarding place that we use is all the way out in Hanover Park, which is way out in the suburbs. And today I got the dog there fine. I brought his dog food, and then I realized that I forgot his eye medication. So after I dropped him off, I had to get back in the car, drive all the way back to Chicago, which was like a 45, 50-minute drive, then drive all the way back to the dog boarding place in Hanover Park, got the medications dropped off, and then drove all the way back to Chicago again. In total, I spent about 3 hours and 15 minutes in the car in the morning, and that's all before my actual travel for the day started. Once I got back, I pretty much jumped right into the live stream for today, and even that I had to cut a little bit short because I had to pick up the kids early. Once we did that, we got them home, switched out their school stuff for vacation stuff, then drove to the airport, dropped them off at the terminal. Then I put the car in economy parking, which was like a mile away. Fortunately, the shuttle was really fast and convenient, and then I was able to get back to the terminal and meet back up with the family. Now, these kids haven't flown in over 2 years now, so when they got back to the airport, they were a little bit weirded out, but ultimately, they're really good travelers, and a parent really couldn't ask for much more. This was also the first time I didn't have to actually carry a human being through the airport, so that was a nice plus. We got there really early today, so I had a lot of time. We hung out at the terminal, and I got my Instagram story for the day published using some of the footage that you just saw at the beginning of this video. Then I went to get my water bottle filled in Terminal B. I've never been in this part of Terminal B. It's really beautiful here, and being in O'Hare in general always reminds me of Home Alone. I love the fact that now, like, that everywhere has these kinds of water bottle fillers. It's just so much more convenient. After I got the water bottle filled, we just kind of hung out for about 30 or 45 minutes just waiting for our plane to board. In this particular gate, we went down the longest jetway that I think that I have ever seen. It was a really long hallway, and then you get to the end, or what you think is the end, and then you hook a left, and then you walk down even more jetway. It was pretty ridiculous. On the plane, we sat in kind of like a 2x2 formation with me and my daughter sitting in 2 seats, and directly behind us was my wife and the baby. We did have to wait about half an hour for some sort of mechanical check type of issue, but fortunately, like I said, the kids are really good travelers, and it wasn't a big deal. Once we were wheels up and in the air, we watched some movies. My daughter watched the Batman Lego movie, and I watched Dune, which is a movie that I did not finish, and I do not think makes any sense. Then eventually we landed in Tampa, where we then had to hop on a tram so we can then go pick up a rental car. I use Hertz. I'm a gold member. I've been a gold member for like a really long time, not Spawn. And it's super convenient, especially when you got kids and it's late at night and you're tired, because then you don't got to stand in a line. You just get to the parking lot, you find your name, you figure out what area your car's in. And these days you can kind of like pick from a range of cars that are in the area. And that I think was super fun, because then the kids got to pick this color car, which I would never pick, but the kids thought it was pretty awesome, and they love Jeeps for some reason, so they were super excited. Then we got the car loaded up, got the car seats installed, and we were off to Grandma's beachfront condo.
Yo, what's going on?